A short while ago, I put up a poll asking you guys which SABNEO saber would you like to see reviewed next. And the overwhelming majority of you chose the VAD X. So I'm not going to disappoint. I have it right here, so let's check it out. Hello there to all my Jedi and Sith companions. I'm your host, the Frugal Jedi, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the VAD X V8 pixel saber from SABNEO. This is part of their SÉRIE X line, and their SÉRIE X line has 3 sabers, and the other 2 I've looked at already, which is the Dark X and the Walker X. If you haven't checked out those reviews, I will put links in the description if you want to check those ones out. This is the 3rd saber in that series, and I'm really excited to have a look at it because I've never seen another saber hilt that looks like this that isn't a replica. The VAD X will have 18 sound fonts, 12 ignition effects, 12 blade effects. You'll have flash on clash, blaster, lockup, melt, tip drag, stab, force effects, infinite color selection. So quite a bit of cool stuff. And the price is just under $168 US, and that includes free shipping. And we all love to save a little extra money, so you can use my discount code, which is FrugalJedi, and you'll save an additional 10% off. I'm really looking forward to unboxing this, so I'm going to point the camera down and I'll show you what's included. Well, first of all, it looks really nice. It does give you that Vader feel with the Graflex hilt, as well as that black section on the top. It's all polished. Looks awesome. You have these 2 buttons on the top, and those are just accent pieces. Of course, you have that little ring there, and it's held in with 3 screws. So you have a screw on the back. You have one on the side there and one on the side there. Holds the blade in really deep. And no jiggling. I'm also going to listen for any movement of the foam inside the tube. And they did a really good job because I don't hear a thing. So nice and tight foam. You don't want to have any bouncing inside because you'll feel it when you're moving it. And you'll hear that thud, thud, thud. And this one, nothing. So great. You have 3 levels of volume. So you tap the button until it blinks once, then let go. Now, low volume is really quiet, like barely there.
High volume.
High volume, I wish could be a little louder. And the reason that it's having problems producing a lot of sound is because of the shape of the pommel section. So if you have a look It's just that single hole. Now if I leave it off, quite a bit louder. Not a huge deal, but I feel that that could be improved upon. Maybe just redesign the bottom section so it has a little wider opening, or add some more vent holes for audio or for sound to come out of. You have the 12 different ignition effects, and to switch them, you hold the button until it blinks twice, let go.
Broken.
So that's a broken ignition. And to switch blade styles, I hold it down for 3.
Ghost.
So ghost blade with a broken ignition.
Cross.
So we'll do a cross blade with a broken ignition. And there's your cross. To switch sound fonts, you hold it down for 4 light flashes. And that'll go to the next sound font. Unfortunately, there's no way to go backwards through the list. So if you want to get back to Vader's sound font, you have to go through the other 17 sound fonts before getting back. I'd like it if they could maybe change that. Have it so you have it pointing downward, it'll go backwards, or just use gesture control. So this is Sidious with a ghost blade. Do it one more time.
Hello there.
So here's Obi-Wan. To switch colors, you can just do it quickly. Just have it tilted down, hold the button, twist. Blaster deflection. Tap. Very easy to use. Easy to learn. For tip drag, you hold the button down and strike the blade. Then you have your melt. You have a stab effect. You also have infinite color selection. So if you hold the button down for 2 flashes while it's on, that'll start that cycle and you can see it change in color. And this is if you want something very specific. So if you wanted, let's say, orange. Let's see if I can, catch it. There we go. So you tap the button to stop it. There's my orange blade. If I hold the button down for 3 flashes,
Unstable.
that'll switch your blade style on the fly. So now I have unstable.
Pulse.
There's pulse.
Ghost.
Ghost blade. Ghost blade means that when it's not moving, it'll be off. And the faster you move it, the brighter it'll get. Let's go to the next one.
Cross.
And go one more time.
Infinite.
There's an infinite blade. To shut the saber off, I can twist my wrist, or I can hold down the button for 4 light flashes. Same with turning on. I can tap the button, or I can twist. Now that you've seen it close up, how it looks, how it sounds, how the button works, I'm going to test out its performance. I'm going to be spinning it. I'm going to be having a duel, really hitting that blade hard. And I will be testing this against the Walker X. And then join me back here for my final thoughts. It's time for my final thoughts. The VAD X from SABNEO. It looks beautiful. The price is definitely right. Well-made blade. Really sturdy. Well constructed. I love all the details on that hilt to give it the appearance of the Dark Lord. It is polished, so you make sure that you want to wipe this clean after you're done with it because it will leave fingerprints. The one complaint I have about this design is the shape of that pommel. Just because it doesn't have enough holes for it to have a really loud sound. At loud volume, it should be louder. If you do want to make it louder, you could use it without the pommel, and you'll hear the difference right away. And then as soon as you put it back on, you can hear how it muffles it. Otherwise though, fantastic design. I love this. Features wise, you have 18 sound fonts, you have the 12 ignition and 12 blade styles, you have all the cool flash on clash lockup, blaster, melt, force effects. One thing I wish I could do though is switch sound fonts quickly. Because right now, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see how it would take a while to get back to the initial sound font if you have to go through that entire list. So I would like it if they could introduce a way to make that a little quicker. Not a huge deal because I'm not the kind of person that likes to go through sound fonts like crazy. This is the VAD X. It's going to stay on the Vader sound font, and that's just the way it's going to be. The quality of it is well done. It is such a nice looking saber. And I don't own a Vader replica. This is as close as you can get to owning a replica without spending a lot of money. So I'm very happy with it. So do I recommend the VAD X from SABNEO? Yes. As long as you're okay with having the volume be a little quieter than other sabers out there. But I mean, it's gorgeous. It is so unique, and I'm really glad they made this because I haven't seen another company do a Vader hilt that's budget. So thank you, SABNEO, for that. That'll do it for this unboxing and review. I hope you found it helpful. Please give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more unboxings. And lastly, if you tap on that bell, you'll get a notification whenever I upload new content. Until next time, I have been your host, the Frugal Jedi. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon.